Hello, hello. I'm here with Genshin. Um, I don't have a real specific goal today. I'm just doing stuff. I don't need to manage from my mobile dashboard Twitch. It's fine. Ooh, let me break this. That was ineffective. Child, you are not helpful. But yeah, I was doing some lantern stuff earlier. Do I still need to finish Durin's quest? Did I finish that? I think I finished that. Yeah, I don't seem to have any character quests. Cool. I'm gonna... Oh, it's up there. I was trying so hard to find that earlier. I was looking down here. I'm gonna jump off from up here. I also kept getting lost because I couldn't find this quest on my quest list. Because I was expecting it to be down with the rest of the Lantern Rite quests, and it wasn't. Oh, hi, baby. I was just about to pick my arm up to give you pets, and you jumped over my arm. I need to be drinking my water. You can't have my water. This is mine. Hey, baby. Did you really just do that? She has never been one to just throw things off the desk. But I guess she doesn't like my pen sitting out. Leave my water alone, that one's mine. I get to go see Baishu. I still want to see Zhongli. We were supposed to go see him, but whatever. I do apologize if my cereal is very crunchy. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Where am I going? Is it it's down there. That's where it is. Oh, I have no stamina. Well, that didn't go as planned. That wasn't what I wanted to click. Or she might be worse. Now do we go get to see Zhongli? Please? You can still go and enjoy the exhibition. What are what are you looking at? There's not a clock tower. If only America was like that. But instead they look at history and go, nah, that's not what's happening, as we repeat history. Don't you have a habit of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion? Or is that gone you? It's been a long time since I played through Leeway. Photo mode? I can't take pictures in this state. That's dumb. I wanna take pictures flying through all the lanterns. It would look cool. But no, that's not allowed. Stop and look at this tree. Hmm? Let me see Zhongli. My husband. And yet he wasn't here when I climbed out on the boat myself. Bio! Oh, I've not seen you in so long. Oh, my love. She looks so good. Oh, I love her. Definitely pausing to take a screenshot of her. She's so pretty. Actually, I can just send it to myself on Discord. It's the easier option. Hello. How's it going? There's two Zhonglis now. Fido, my love. Uh, I'm here. A little bit. My neck has been sore. I had a headache earlier, and I don't know if that was... What do you mean, no game audio? Oh, my game audio is
yeah.
muted. Oops.
You're saying a toad did that?
That was my bad. This is why I need someone in chat to call out when I forget things.
Noted.
And the figure next to the toad, is that the white horse Adeptus? From the stories I've heard, her palace lies on the moon.
That would seem to be a
Yeah, hitting the
logical
unmute button tends to help. Even though Metavang doesn't have audio, I still tend to mute the game audio when I'm doing art streams just because I'm not using it, so I don't want it somehow doing something if I have it on the wrong source or something. And then I forgot to unmute it when I got here. So oops.
No. In fact, this item was discovered in Chenyu Vale, and many years ago at that.
Oh, so it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are usually found within stratified rock. This suggests its place of origin may very well have been the chasm.
You could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever,
When does
Mr.
Zhongli
Zhongli.
ever go in a
I'd
straight
only
line
ever
with
heard
his
the legend of
explanations?
Zhongju the Moon Devourer. But now seeing it depicted in this painting, I wonder, if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera. Though I'm not quite sure who the painting belongs to right now.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of Mora, you could offer the lyrics to said opera as recompense.
The lyrics? But to whom?
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No wonder you knew so much about the painting.
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of equal value.
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing but a lifeless artifact. In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite the worthy exchange, no?
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it. It certainly won't be ready this year.
Allow me to be
Oh,
equally
like
forthright
recorded
with
it
you.
as an audiobook,
This silk
or
painting is
like
merely a copy
videoed going
I
through
made of
it.
the original work.
Hi,
There
Marcus.
is no need for such concern over its value.
Huh? So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
Nice, good for her.
You flatter me.
Oh, that's gonna
All
be
that
cute.
said, Miss Yoon, you must accept. Truly, I insist.
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Don't get him in
Kindness
trouble.
is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to return the favor.
I shall look forward to it.
Man, that was quite the find. Huh, I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Ningguang.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
You want to find an artifact to show off to your girlfriend? That's so cute.
Wow, this bronze war chariot is really something.
It must have quite the story behind it. I've never seen anything like it before.
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of Celadon jade was unearthed in the chasm. A copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns. Yes, this must be the one. A precious piece indeed.
This thing's gotta be thousands
Find
of years
pizza?
old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Why are
Too
we
often,
finding
we view the
pizza?
past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only after a few decades or so of separation. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on
Hmm.
this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so
I
jealous,
don't think
you
pizza counts as an
Has
artifact.
this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigo Antiques. Nice to meet you. This exhibition has been amazing so far.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhongli, of course. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million mora.
How much? 90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
Oh.
Quite a bargain.
Yeah, I wish I could get pizza right now, but I should not be spending money that I don't have to spend.
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind of mora, too.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh! Paimon's worth way more than that!
Yeah, you're my
Well, if
emergency
Mr.
food.
Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
Beto's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the exhibition ends, I'll have someone deliver it to the Alcor.
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof of my discerning eye for herself.
I don't know how she would go about having a yard sale. She lives on a
Jen
boat.
and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep
That'd just be a
cruising?
dock sale.
Don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me. Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain, but I'm afraid I have some private matters to discuss with Miss Linlong.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
No, don't leave us, Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany me.
Oh, I get to go with
You
you.
could show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you, Paimon.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us anything. Let's go!
I do probably need to go do some wealth ley lines, though, because I am rather low on money. How much money do I have? Money? Money. 647,000. Yeah, that's not great. That's not a lot.
These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli. Wow! So many
Why does that one
styles.
look like a Sailor
What
Moon
kind are
wand?
these?
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chenyu Vale's rain jade, right, yes?
Oh, yeah! So these pieces are all used in the rain jade ceremony?
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chenyu Vale was known for a different ceremonial tradition that also involved jade. The bee is used to honor heaven, the Tsong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north. These form the 6 ritual jades. It's
Which one's
unfortunate,
which?
however, that Miss
Did you go left to
Linlong's
right?
set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
Oh, I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down, even for our establishment.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I was looking for.
The Sailor Moon wand?
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. it isn't one of the 6 ritual jades.
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
An old acquaintance? One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
You could say that. Traveler, take a closer look.
Am I allowed to touch it? Oh, I am allowed to touch it.
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
Am I gonna get a magical girl transformation now?
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in such a form.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full. Then, could this missing chunk be from when Jeonju devoured part of the moon?
I'm sorry, do you not have lunar cycles in
It's worth
Tevat?
looking into.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. I had no idea how special this piece was. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
Oh, that is far too generous, Miss Linlong.
Sir, you don't
Not
have money
at all.
anyways.
I've
You always
wanted to
have
give
child
people a
paying your
chance to
bills.
Appreciate these snapshots of history. So holding an exhibition like this has been a lifetime wish of mine. And it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
Yes, but that's in the
I merely put in a
actual
good
sky.
word with a few
Liyue would
acquaintances
know
of
about
mine.
the fake sky.
It had a profound impact. Without your recommendation,
Which that only
about
has one
half of
moon,
these
and I
jades would have gone to
assumed
the exhibition.
followed normal
So,
moon
on both a
rules.
personal and professional level,
But I guess
I
it's
owe
just
you my
constantly a
thanks,
full
Mr.
moon.
Zhongli. Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Oh, my magical girl wand is sparkling. Oh. I've been placed in the void. It is Reese's cereal. Just cereal. It's dry cereal. Because I'm weird and don't like wet cereal.
Three, 5, 7.
I'm trying. Oh,
11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as them. It seems to exist in your heart as well. Me? I'm sorry, I don't remember. The shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time? I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so long. There is much I have forgotten.
what order did she go? There's no consistency in that. It's not odd numbers, it's not skipping a specific number. Is she counting by primes? I don't remember my prime number. They are all odd, yes. But like you said, they're skipping. But they could be prime numbers, but I don't remember my primes.
I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts.
I used to know my primes pretty well because of Breakout, but now I gotta look this up. Hang on. Ooh, that's not how I wanted that to not be full screened. Prime numbers. Okay, did you get there faster than I did? Yeah, I'm actively looking it up, but I hadn't gotten to the answer yet. Interesting. Why are you counting by primes?
I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that is what brought you here.
But is this one of the real moons? Or is this the fake moon? Which moon are you on?
You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some way. The path home is... that direction. I believe someone told me that before. But I was never able to reach the end. You should take a look. No need. It would seem... my time has already run out. Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Huh? What are you talking about? You were right here the whole time.
Paimon, you should be used to
I
the fact that
see.
I just
I'm
space out
afraid we must take
sometimes.
our leave, Miss Linlong. My friend has taken ill and I must escort him to get some rest.
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the Jade Token. Charge the expense to the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor if you would.
No, so you're gonna make Hu Tao pay it instead of Child. Oh?
Guess someone's thinking of me. Huh, but this late at night?
Must be that consultant of
Yeah,
yours.
Zhongli
I
works
bet
for
he's
Hu
out there
Tao
spending all
here,
year more at
who
the
runs a
exhibition.
funeral parlor.
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon. We gotta see if it gets eaten tonight.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night, and the moon's the same as ever.
It is quite late, and Chongyun's getting tired. How about we head back? We can come back another time.
Why did you all come out at once just to stand here? Why not
New dish I'm testing out
take
tomorrow.
shifts?
And as part of my New Year's resolution, I'm trying not to oversleep.
All right. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's go.
Y'all could have been so much smarter about this.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
I don't like that little glitchy effect.
Wait, weren't we going to rest? Why
Why did you bring us here?
Because he
Because
just
I
used that as
imagine
an
the traveler would
excuse.
like to know what just happened to him.
Oh, right. Ugh, Paimon's confused, though. She could have sworn you were there the whole time. Oh, how is that possible?
It sounds like his spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space. Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original owner of this jade token. Her name is Tibai.
Wait, does that mean she's inside this token?
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon's shadow. This token is merely a medium. Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Nodcry. You and your friend brought the Frost Moon back to Tevat. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years?
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right? A fake moon!
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines Tibai to this day.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? Then we need to rescue her! But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go? And why can't Paimon see it?
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. It's a process that comes and goes. When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears and becomes invisible to the eye.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration. After all, when you experienced that episode just now, it was precisely when Miss Linlong spoke of her own wish.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? The legend must be true then.
What did they say there that implies phases of the moon?
So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right? Then it won't be long before the White Horse Adeptus is free!
Or
Quite the
that kills her
contrary.
because she's
After
trapped
countless
there?
years trapped inside, the two have merged into one. When the moon shadow is gone, Zibai will cease to exist in this world.
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually hurt the White Horse Adeptus?
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget, what is crumbling is also precisely that which imprisons her.
What did he say about moon phases? Like, are you talking about the bit about the shadows disappearing? I mean, periods of disintegration. Okay, yeah, the process that it comes and goes. That's talking about the eclipse, though. Because when I made the comment about the full moon thing, that was quoting his words, or someone's words, I don't remember if it was Zhongli or not. But they stated that it was always a full moon, which is what prompted the question in the first place. Um, but also, if this disintegration process has only been prompted by the returning of the frost moon, that means that this is a recent thing, and that they didn't always have this process.
Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token confirms that you can do what I envision. However, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, this matter could have significant ramifications. I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets. Often, the deeper one's knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate oneself from them. You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder, perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too entangled with the fate of any one world.
Yeah, I know a lot of Tevat's secrets. Like, I know about the false sky. I know about at least a bit about the shades and Celestia and stuff, and I've met the Shade of Death. Uh, Traveler knows a lot of things that he's not supposed to. Hello! Uh, Playing Genshin. Clearly. Bit of an obvious answer there. Oh well. What's up for you? How are you doing?
Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Lille, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem. Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zibai has long since passed away. The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly selves she severed before her death.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead?
It's pretty good. Pretty chill.
Knows how to fix this?
Uh,
Now it just seems
Not
even
even been going
impossible.
for an hour yet, so
Please,
not too much
remain
going on.
calm, Paimon, and allow me
Just
to
been playing some
explain.
Lantern Rite stuff.
The 3 deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the 3 vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zibai's 3 selves are more complicated in nature. Because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly selves. If we retrieve the 3 fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can restore her presence in the mortal realm.
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the 3 deadly selves. Indeed, the being you encountered was Zibai's first deadly self, Ziju. After Zibai's death, she ascended to the heavens and became one with the Shadow Moon. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature. That said,
She's one of the
because she is trapped
Adepti.
within the Shadow Moon, we have no
She's
choice
a
but to
new
seek
one
out
that
the
we have
other
only
true
recently
soul
met.
essences
Met.
first.
That
Then
I
we
can't
can
do
unite them
words.
as one.
Uh, and by recently met, I mean this seeing her in the Shadow Moon was the first time we've ever seen her. It has been a debate for a long time if she even exists. Um, so she's kind of more like a mythological figure, except that she's not a myth. Um, and Zhongli here. being, well, not really the god of leeway anymore, but being that he cares about the Adepti. And so, yeah, he wants to help her.
Her second deadly self is called Tzu. After Zibai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the Chasm. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Xuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zibai's memories and wisdom.
The chasm? So, do we have to go there to find her?
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier, the one at the exhibition. It's possible the return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition! To investigate the artifacts!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me. The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zibai's shade. Thus she is the most free-spirited among the three. She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountains. I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome, so I shall take it upon myself to track her down.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But where do we even start?
If touching the Sailor Moon wand found this one, and we know she's attached to the War Chariot, I need to go touch the War Chariot.
Tzu should be the same. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is
Or she's
meandering
just
the bustling
possessing
streets
someone
of
instead of being
Liyue
attached
Harbor
to
as
the
we
chariot.
speak.
Possess someone? Wait. Are you thinking what Paimon's thinking, Traveler?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost?
Exactly! Lu Xiangxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
She could still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baishu gave her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days. Do you think it could be her, Zhengli?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence mortal minds. A sound plan. Well, I should get started on my own investigation then.
You're leaving already?
I must. Zichao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, and there's no guarantee, I should start sooner rather than later.
But there's still so much you haven't told us! Like, who the White Horse Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place! Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather meaningless. It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. Very well. I shall tell you. It was the Avatar of Time.
Oh. Okay.
Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power of time could be capable of such a thing. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Ziji. On the night of Lantern Rite, countless Shao lanterns, and the wishes written upon them, will be released into the sky. I estimate that this event will trigger the Shadow Moon's collapse. When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. That is our moment to act, but also the moment where all could be lost. For if we fail to retrieve the other 2 soul fragments in time, Zibai's resurrection is hopeless. As I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time, providing our efforts bear fruit. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
Now do I have to actually wait 2 days for her to wake up? Quest completed. That's it? Yep. Okay. I guess I'll wait for them to give me more quest. It's so pretty, especially with all the lanterns. Little glowy dots like fireflies. Almost ran out of stamina there. That could have been embarrassing. Okay, it's a combat challenge. Get coins. Ooh, I get Nuvolette and Furina. I'll bring Scara. I don't use him nearly enough.
Stabilize!
That's the wrong person.
Behold! Ja! Yeah! Ah! Ha! Ha! Ja! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Gather! Ja! Ka! Ha! Ja! Ka! Ha!
I seem to have lost my shield. Not that these guys are doing a whole lot of damage, but that's fine.
Ja! Ha! 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 Huh, too slow. Rise! Huh. Huh. Sha! Ha! Huh. Huh. An oversight on my
Ow.
part, just gather.
Wrong person. Man, this charged attack takes so long.
Stabilize. Ja. Ja. Ha, ha. Yeah. Ja, ja.
Oh, I did so badly. Oh well. Ooh, the second one gives me primos as well, though. I didn't touch Farina. Hmm. I don't know if this will help at all, but maybe.
Solidify. Huh. Observe. Gather. Close your eyes. The tides beckon. Beware the creatures of the night.
That's close enough. I was.
Observe.
Okay, cool.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Unsightly insects. The night cometh. Let the mighty be humbled.
Well, I did slightly better. As many boss HP bars. Okay. I have no idea. This is where the fact that I don't play for meta comes to be quite problematic. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
The deception ends here. Tidal wave.
Owie. Owie.
Solidify. Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes.
What am I doing? Oh, okay. They all went kablooey.
Stabilize.
Riptide. No more lies. It all adds up.
Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Owie.
No more lies. Seek within.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Ow. That was
No time to
rude.
lose.
I still don't know what I'm doing here. I didn't even get the first one. Okay, anyways. I'm bad at combat challenges, that's nothing new. If I don't get quite all of the, primos from this, oh well. Okay. Over here, actually. Hmm. Okay, I did do the first one. Like, I thought I had done this one. Okay. Oh, my teapot. My plants. Gotta go get my flowers. I need to use my resin. What should I use my resin for? Where's my ascension thingy? Probably done that one already. Move. Yep, did that one.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
Did
remember.
that one.
But where are those who share the memory?
Did that one. Did that one. Okay. Haven't fought you. It's been so long since I fought this wolf. I don't know that I have enough stamina to make it up this. I think I do. Yeah, okay, I'm good. If I had kept jumping, I might not would have been. No, leave me alone. I have no interest in fighting. Well, I have interest in fighting, just not Hilly Trolls.
Solidify!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Stabilize!
The wind knows me. You're mine.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Gather! Solidify!
Observe. Close your eyes.
Ow! I didn't want that. Oh, I don't have my thing there. Ah! Did he just die? Did he just die as I'm trying to switch this out?
Burn.
Pretty much, yep.
No more. Observe. Close your eyes.
Stop trying to step on me, Andreas. Shield.
Gather!
Yippee! Neither of those are what I needed. Neither of those helped me with Kaya. I should probably focus on other things. I still need Toma's books anyhow. If I can get Toma's books today. I think I can. Okay. Nope, I sure can't. Well, that's disappointing. Okay, so after that, I need Kaya's books. I guess I'm just focusing on Kaya today. If I can get his books today, I can. Yippee!
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean...
I should open my soda. Am I fighting here? Yeah, okay. Give me my fire team.
Fire it up! Ha! I got you covered!
I'm going in! Huh, yeah! Let's light it up! Huh. Yeah.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Check one with wind and cloud.
Just yeeted him off the edge there. That was nice. I didn't need to click on that. I need to click over here. Got 4 of those. 4 of those.
One with nature. Here's backup. Don't get too close.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Check this out.
Dawn, break forth!
Jeez, just about took out that thing's entire health at once.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
I got my thing! Luke, my love! I didn't realize I had him at C1 already. Well, now he's at C2. My poor Benny Cons. Give me more of him. Have my beloved. I miss my C1 Zhongli.
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Dawn, break forth!
I think that one just jumped over D-Luke's ult, so that's great. Love that.
Flames, purge!
Let's light it up!
Oh, Tomo, your damage is so low.
Everybody stand back!
Here's backup. Fire it up. One with nature. As one with wind
That's
and cloud.
pointless. I should have saved that one for the next run, but oh well. B4 and 4 again. Really not giving me much variety with that.
The wind knows me. Don't get too close.
Missed.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Let's light it up!
Fire it up. Clouds hide. The birds Supporting fire!
Into the wind.
I'm going in!
That's overkill to use that on this one slime, but don't worry about it. Ow. Rude. Ow.
Don't get too close! Here's Becca!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Lay waste to the wicked!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
It refuses to give me gold today. It's very rude of it.
Into the wind.
I'm going in!
Fire it up!
Lay waste to the wicked!
Huh? Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud.
It finally gave me a gold book.
One with nature.
Supporting fire! Don't get too close!
The wind knows me.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Everybody stand!
Clouds hide. The birds call. One with nature.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
And back to no gold. So tragic.
Into the wind.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Couldn't have done that facing the other way, D-Luke. Oh look, my phone's reminding me to do my daily check-ins.
Is that all you've got?
Oof, you are hurting, buddy.
Flames! Purge!
Alternatively, I could have just
One
used
with
Benny.
nature.
Fire it up!
Huh? Yeah!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Dawn, break forth!
And the last little bit of resin. That's the wrong thing. Can I actually get to any of Kai's things right now? Really, I need one more silver treasure hoarder piece. Like, I know I'm gonna have to go back and do more, but... there you go. Okay, so now everything's on the gold books and the gold treasure hoarder pieces. So I can just craft everything up as far as it'll go. Which on my treasure hoarder pieces isn't very far. That's fine. Maybe I go hunting for treasure hoarders. Right? I did just say they all need gold, right? I think I did. You had the refund materials thing, not the... okay. Anyways. But... I have 43 of those now. 7 of those. I have 1 of those. And what did I upgrade his things to? 6 and 6? Is that where I'm at? Yeah, 6, 6, 8. Okay, yeah, cool. That puts me exactly where I needed, and then... okay. Ba-ba-ba. I don't know. What other story quests do I have? Who am I interested in? These are all the ones that I have done. Yeah, I can see all got check marks. I think let's go with New Villette. Oh, she's talking. Aw, I cut her off. Would you stop talking as soon as I open something? You can stop tracking him now. Okay, let's go see New Villette. I should put my normal team back on. One dragon coming to say hello to another dragon.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neurvalette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
That's right.
Oh, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
Neverlet! Sidine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Ugh, Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own.
Sorry, Sadine, I am more likely to
Unprecedented.
get
How
involved.
can we have the Udex acting like a private detective? Hmm?
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not plan on relying on anyone else's help for this matter.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this.
Because he's protective of the Melusines?
I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding.
Then I shall return to my post for now. Should anyone visit while you are away, I will be sure to make a record of it. I sincerely hope that you will return soon.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Come on, stop being so secretive! We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Udex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms. There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you!
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Protect him from what?
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines. All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent. It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the Marechaussee Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
Because he's a dragon. He's not a Fontainian citizen.
But there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations. Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider, a fish out of water.
We're outsiders from this whole planet, but okay.
We have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation? Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try
I
to
could
gain a
also
better
call in
understanding of
Haizu.
the
He's a
situation.
really good detective.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
Why would you immediately doubt him?
He has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first. Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Okay, that's cute that he tried immediately to take her suggestion. You tell me to take the elevator, but what if I just jump across the city? Who needs elevators? Elevators are slow.
The weather's amazing today.
Kiara.
Huh? Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are?
Wow, not recognizing the traveler.
Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
Aw, she's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Paimon, I'm pretty sure you'd say that about every Melusine.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right! I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek. But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people?
Oh, she's so sweet and innocent.
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious? Ah!
Did you think of something?
Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
Now then,
Oh, that's such a
Get
pretty piece of
lost.
stationery.
If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Who's
Can't
watching
rule out
through a
that possibility.
camera?
Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mammonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Sure! Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it!
Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Don't worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong!
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
We'll take her to a lost place right away! See you around!
It's so rare for Paimon to be the big sister.
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago! Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
Huh. Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that? Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
Little blip of red. Is that Charlotte?
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here? All right, guess I shouldn't have asked.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
You looked at the door.
Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't. Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
You have UV eyes?
All right, now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. This sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there really someone watching us? Shh! Let's sneak over and take a look.
Am I gonna have to actually sneak, or... That is Charlotte. What are you doing?
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha! Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem
like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
I'm on. Why would you say anything she doesn't already know about?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Nouvelette and request an interview with him.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session.
Why
So
would you try to
how
interrupt
surprised
when
I was
court's in
seeing him out on the
session?
streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think? Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now.
Listen, we can put in a good word for you
Chances
for
like this
after
don't
the
come by
fact.
very often, you know. In exchange,
But right now,
could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
All right then.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her? I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me. But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
so long as it doesn't come out until after the investigation is done.
People care a great deal about Monsieur Nouvelette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
Oh, hi, Clorinde.
What do you
When
think?
did you get
The
here?
design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great!
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Clorinde, what are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Nouvelette was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases. I happened to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Ah, Nouvelette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Nouvelette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Nouvelette.
Okay, yeah, but how do I get back up there? This way. Going up, I may take the elevator, because going up's a lot harder than going down. I don't know that I clicked the right floor. I forgot that there would be multiple options. Oh no, the sparkles disappeared below me.
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
Yeah, Chlorine just came in to do our job for us.
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I have judged over the past decade. I have come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
That's a skill not many people have.
We have nothing else to do.
Certainly not one I have.
Thank you. I will
When it comes to
continue
office
looking through the ones
work,
piled up
I'm
on the desk.
not
Feel
about
free to
that.
browse through anything else in this room.
Oh.
Have you made any progress?
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there are so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
He also said he's had
That might be
hundreds
what
of
seems
years.
From another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right. Let us take a break then.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Or make some tea or something?
Really awkward.
Man, tea sounds good right now, actually.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Novelette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
Paimon,
type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc. What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
Because it is.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
He's a Hydro Dragon, Paimon. What did you expect?
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought
Welcome
you
back.
something more sophisticated.
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Ow.
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water. Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village.
Oh
Here is
boy,
one
we've
of
got
the
nice...
latest products. Water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Got nice spring water. How nice.
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda village placid. Distinct differences
That doesn't sound
exist
very
between the
good.
waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
What do you think?
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway? Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon? We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society? Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence. In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. For a long time, my memory was rather incomplete. With regard to the primordial sea, for example, I used to only be able to vaguely recall its connection to me, but I was unaware of what that connection was exactly. Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tevat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
Okay, but we could help you set up meetings with them.
For a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between.
To be fair, it doesn't help that you lock yourself in your
Such
office.
opportunities are rare.
You're always working and you don't get out much.
We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
I wasn't able
Why
to
are
find
you
any
getting
leads
dizzy
even
from
after
reading?
browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Water? Do you mean...
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions. If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a look!
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Going for a late night romantic walk to the fountain. That'll be nice. I do need to take a quick break of my own though. So I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I got more water, went to the bathroom, fed the cat, got up and moved around for a minute, and finished reading the most recent chapter of D. Gray Man, which I'm still not caught up on, so why did I read the most recent chapter? I don't know, but I sure did it. Oh, that's really far. Do. Hi, baby.
Monsieur Neuvillette? Are they headed towards the Fountain of Lucine?
There really aren't many people out here.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
They've stolen all the NPCs.
I wonder what's going on.
I need those flowers. I'm gonna just real quick get distracted. I need these flowers for my life. Don't mind me. Arlecchino needs them.
I can't believe how much it's changed.
Anything else? Rockets. Oh, there's more over there. I might get sucked into the cutscene. Okay, I made it past. How many more flowers do I need? That's the wrong thing. It's over here. I still need a lot more flowers. Okay. There's a glowy thing up there. Okay, anyways. Y'all got anything to say? No? Okay.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next?
Let him commune with the water or something?
Can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you... Whoa, it's glowing!
And we just proceed to not step back at all. Oh, that's weird. I'm still in color.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Oh, I'm not allowed to glide down the hill.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh. Hello, I'm Carol, a Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the Court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit
I
acting
am.
innocent!
I take it Twitch shouldn't tell you I'm back.
I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Maréchaussée Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you? You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee
Yeah.
that you Melazines aren't
In this
involved
case, the
any
hidden
of that
agenda is
principal-
just, let's erase racism.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is
Yeah.
on their side. Nervilette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
By simply treating people with respect.
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Nervilette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier.
She is not.
Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
I wonder if I had the original outfit on, if I would... Oh, I can't go to my character thing to test it. If I would be in the filter. But because I have the new outfit on, I just stick out and am brightly colored. It's really just a this is a different direction.
Monsieur Nervilette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication.
Did he put the
past
medal
5
on
years.
top of his button?
You've taken one small step forward in helping Melazines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
He sure did.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Nervilette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere, unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melazines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Nervilette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Why do you guys think anyone's gonna believe that the Melusines committed murder? They are, by and large, very sweet, innocent, childlike beings.
Turn the murderer in!
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Nervalette, too!
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke! Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
I mean, yeah, but...
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Oh, are you about to go murder them?
I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you. I will take responsibility for everything.
Getting repeats? Nope, I scrolled. We were supposed to go down to the leave option.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Nervilette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Nervilette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Nervilette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Nervilette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Yeah, that's right! This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Because revenge still isn't legal?
Mr. Vautrin is innocent!
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What?
That can't be! Monsieur Nervilette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Nervilette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off? Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Nervilette!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Goodbye, Monsieur Nervilette.
Such a serious scene, and I just have the TikTok remix of like a taking the hobbits to Isengard style kind of thing of Nervilette saying, according to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de Cardinal. I can't even say it once. And Ray had to say that so many times for this role. Oh, hi, baby. Careful, you almost fell on my notebook. Why do you hate being held when I am at my desk specifically? I'll let you continue on to your spot.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
And you're turning around, not even going to your spot? Okay.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Yet my notebook's not a stable thing to step on.
Hey, stop spacing out!
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over. Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience. Which ones? It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too
You just want to lay on the blanket.
I felt like I needed to do
Oh.
something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying.
No. I pull up the blanket and then you walk away.
Then let us get
Fine
back to
then.
the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Oh! Didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Why is Paimon... Like, I know how lighting works,
I was just about to look for you.
but
at the
why does
Palais
Paimon
Harmonia.
look so ghostly pale here?
Nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you. You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Marmonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Alright, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Neverlet, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight. What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back
And
to
my
the
phone
Palais.
just lights up for nothing. No notification. Just decides to light up.
the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against Amelazine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it! Who's been threatening Melazines? Show yourself!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
Dessert does not make dinner.
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Although, I suppose I can't say much. My dinner was
I bet you're hungry
supposed to be mac and cheese with a side of cornbread and ended up being cornbread with a side of mac and cheese.
You should never skip meals. Especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
I heard even Nervilette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Nervilette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the Special Patrol came to help.
Shh! Look! Isn't that Nervilette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Back to the Court of Fontaine.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Monsieur Nervilette, someone claiming to be from the Spina Durasula just checked in with us. He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Which cafe? I feel like there's more than one in Fontaine.
That's just standard procedure.
Should let my stamina come back before I go jumping off of buildings. Oh, this is a lot more people than I expected here.
Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa. Check out all these people! Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off. But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essan here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essa?
Yes, monsieur, Nervilette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
I hate French names. The letters that get used and don't get used make no sense to me.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place.
So time to
Looks
go
like
visit
you had to make the
Risley?
trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Yes,
Leave the
let's go visit
formalities for later.
Risley.
You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now!
Hmm?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Okay.
But where are
I don't
those
care.
who
I'm not
share?
doing world quests right now. Which teleport point's the closest? Oh, I can just teleport straight to Risley's office. Okay. Hi, Risley.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
We're back! Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself! Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Oh, did I hear someone say Melusine? What happened?
Hey, Citron!
Citron! Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Wriothesley.
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary. Ah, and watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Have to stop in and get my fortune. You won't win a prize just because you bought a ticket. But you'll never win a prize if you never buy a ticket. Are you encouraging me to gamble? Although, considering this game is what it is, that tracks. Did I miss the door to the infirmary? Where am I going? Is that up? Down? Stairs? Is it up there? I feel like it might be up there. Okay, yeah, that's where I am. That's that circle. That's that circle. So I need to go up 2 floors. I just need to find the elevator. Nope, that's going down.
We just had a new member join us last month.
Good for you. Yippee, I made it.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink? Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Typical Sijun. Concerned about everyone's health as always.
Well, she is a nurse, so...
Anything?
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Who did we pass?
Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
But we're gonna miss out on Sijun's tea.
Anything you need? Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
The Mutual Aid Network? Don't tell Paimon you're another shady organization like the Beret Society.
The Beret Society? Oh, you mean the group that was dissolved a while back? Rest assured, we're completely different.
Okay then, what does your network usually do?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
That's a suspicious amount of time.
Nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
Yeah, but that says nothing about what their
All we want
morals
is to
actually
defend
are.
ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress. But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer. Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
Oh, I hate
The first
that.
president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
I hope we didn't miss the tea.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remains should belong to Vautrin.
Oh. So the network was inspired by...
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
I fear I am getting too sleepy. I can feel my eyes not wanting to focus like they should.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
So I think I'm gonna call it here.
But where are those
It's
who share?
a little early, but I'm not real surprised that I'm calling it early after how this week has gone. So good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you were here. And I'll be back Monday with some art.